Crashes in downtown LA. Stu Mundell live up in Skyfox to tell us all about it. Stu?
Hey, Sandra, this is going to be one of two locations, or actually three locations, that Skyfox has been over this afternoon. This one seems to be the most active. Now, this is going to be in the downtown Los Angeles area near the corner of 15th and Santa Fe. This is the Ambience headquarters. And that is one of the other places that they were targeting in downtown. The showroom, actually in the downtown area off of 15th and Town. But they've also been hitting up the Home Depots, at least two of them, in the Los Angeles area as well. I can tell you, since Skyfox has been here, they've been put at least 5 people inside that van that you see right there. Now, it has definitely gotten a lot more tense out here in the last couple of minutes, and LAPD has arrived as well. Usually, LAPD stays away from any of these type of raids, but in this case, it is crowd control is why they're here and what's going on. Moments before we went live, there was a large crowd in front of this gate right here. They opened that gate up to allow a van that looks like the one that's in there in as to possibly to take away some other people, or even maybe some of their own FBI and other agents that are in that area, because there is a number of them, meaning probably about 20 or more inside that fenced area. While that was going on, a large scuffle took place. People were trying to block the van. Agents came out and were actually physically fighting with some of those protesters, and one of them got tossed to the ground. That person taken into handcuffs later, but that was when the crowd really started to gang up on those agents. They brought them inside the store, inside this building, and that's the reason why the fire department is here. The fire department showed up basically for medical use, or to check out the injuries to that person they took into custody. Take a look at what's going on. LAPD, they've been arriving. They've been setting up a skirmish line out here, trying to keep the public away from that front gate. It does seem like whatever was happening inside this building in downtown is coming to a close. We've been watching agents coming out, getting into vehicles. They're lining up those vehicles near that front gate, so this might be coming to an end. Now we see some tape from another location. I'm not sure which one this is, but if this is the one in downtown, off of Town and 9th, this one was also very emotional. One of the folks that was looking at inside that window earlier on when we were there was crying and getting very, very emotional about what was going on. You can see they had multiple agencies here. Mm-hmm. It's not just Homeland Security. They can't use, or they will not use, LAPD to orchestrate these raids, so they have to lean on other agencies. That would be Homeland Security, that would be FBI, and other federal agencies that come and assist in these ICE raids. So right now, it definitely seems like something's going on at the gate. Maybe some information is being passed back and forth. I believe that some of these are relatives that have arrived here looking for their loved ones that may be taken into custody. And if that's the case, what's happening right there, our agents are giving those people information on where their loved ones are going or where they can be found in the next couple of hours. But right now, though, still very active out here. This is in downtown Los Angeles, and again, this is the Ambience headquarters off of Santa Fe near the cross of 15th Street, but also the other spot that was being raided is what you're seeing on the bigger portion, and that would be Town and 9th. We were there earlier on. We saw the agents on the outside. We saw employees, or what we believe to be employees, leaving that location every now and then, not in cuffs, but just leaving one by one. And then the Home Depot, that was another one. That's how all this information started for us. We made our way over to that Home Depot earlier in the morning hours. By the time we got there, the ICE agents already had left that location, but there was still a lot of media down there, and you could see that a lot of the folks were talking and explaining what had happened. Now, we know that there were some folks taken away in cuffs there as well, so there are definite raids happening in the Los Angeles area. People are being taken into custody by ICE agents, and again, this is being assisted not by LAPD, but by other agencies that are federal law enforcement, FBI being the most common one. But right now, though, what's going on right here in downtown near Santa Fe in 15th is a wrap-up. And again, one of the reasons why they need so many of these agents out here is not because they're taking so many people into custody, but I think it's also a lot of paperwork. We've been watching agents walking out with large boxes, and they were making their way over to the vehicle, so they were confiscating paperwork as well. Inside this van, we counted five people being taken into custody and placed inside that van. Sandra?
So 5 people so far from your count in terms of who has been taken into custody. At this point, we don't know exactly all the details regarding this raids that we've been on top of in downtown as well as the Home Depot. Of course, we'll get more information and bring you the very latest on Fox at 5 o'clock this evening.
Sport. What we allow will continue, what continues will escalate.
Go back to your kids and tell them you did a good job or what?
Thank you, Deb.
For 46, King 1. Everybody listen to me. What are you doing, man? What is your 1020?
Thank you, Missy. Thank you. Thank you. Folks, we got stuff going on in New York too. They're protesting ICE in New York, it appears too.
I walked in.
Okay. Are you able to walk through this way?
No.
No. They
So I was actually the first guy I did walk up to the other side of the bridge.
Like his motorcycle ran out. What an idiot. This is just east of Compton. East of Compton. Absolutely chaos. I don't know what they're going to do here. Oh, look, it's Luke Coon. It's Luke Coon. Hey, I know that guy right there. Right there. That's a guy from D.C. named Luke Coon. Believe somebody there from DC, Antifa from DC might be there. Look like an individual there that's known as a professional interstate provocator. All right, so we don't have no indication if they're going to start making their move yet, but they gave them their 10-minute warning a long time ago. Disperse.
Everybody's out of water and it's hot. Yeah, okay. Appreciate you, sir.
All right, something's going on. Could be getting started any second.
No, I just want to walk this way. Frog! Harry! Yeah, I'm just gonna go like this.
Moving. See where he goes. Here we go. Standoff.
I see you, you're all the same. LAPD. Dirty fucking pigs, all of you. La misma porquería. La misma policía. La misma porquería.
Oh, they're getting ready. Mount up. Mount up. Well, they took the feet off. Stand by. We can go back to the... This is some of the footage from earlier, but we'll get back to the live.
Visto y yo he ayudado a la comunidad, he ayudado Black Lives Matter, he ayudado los rallies, la gente y todo eso cuando estaban golpeando Rodney King y todo. Nada se parece a esto, es un abuso que están haciendo. Estoy viendo a las personas paradas y están tirando bombas, aún a ustedes mismos. ¿Dónde está el respeto? Perdón, a los ciudadanos, ¿dónde está el respeto a Miriam? Yo fui voluntaria de Cruz Roja y supuestamente todo esto tenían que respetarnos, pero aquí están abusando de poder. Por favor, si pueden darle a la gente enfoque y se darán cuenta, estamos parados aquí, ustedes mismos están parados aquí y la gente y estas personas tirando estos gases lacrimógenos. So, I'm sorry if I went into Spanish, lo puedo decir en inglés. Okay, en inglés. Okay. I don't even know when I changed. I'm sorry.
More controversy, and just moments ago, a rally underway to protest the Trump administration's detainment of a 20-year-old asylum seeker named Dylan.
Dylan was here in New York legally, working for his family and going to high school in the Bronx. Well, last week, ICE took Dylan into custody after a hearing where activists say he was duped into giving up his asylum claim.
Now Dylan is getting a flood of support from people in the sanctuary city that is New York. NJ Burkett is live in Lower Manhattan with the latest. NJ?
Yeah, right, Sade. We're outside the New York City Department of Education here on Chambers Street, where, as you said, a rally to support Dylan is just now getting underway. He is a student in the New York City public school system, as Bill mentioned, and he was taken into custody. And that fact that he was taken into custody is raising a lot of serious questions tonight.
This is Gestapo-like behavior.
Congressman Dan Goldman was outraged. He provided photos and videos of immigrants who came to their asylum hearings in good faith, only to be taken into custody by ICE agents in masks.
Plainclothes officers.
Photos and videos of immigrants who came to their asylum hearings in good faith, only to be taken into custody by ICE agents in masks.
Plainclothes officers wearing masks are terrorizing immigrants who are doing the right thing.
By ICE agents in masks.
Plainclothes officers wearing masks are terrorizing immigrants who are doing the right thing by going to court, following up on their immigration proceedings, and trying to come into this country lawfully.
The scenario was the same for a New York City high school student named Dylan, who was detained here last week. The young Venezuelan man appeared for a routine immigration hearing and was taken into custody by ICE agents. But unlike others arrested in the city earlier this year, Dylan had no criminal record and was in the U.S. legally. He and his mother and his siblings have been granted temporary protected status under the Biden administration's asylum program.
He is a student, a hard worker, a family man. He is actually the father figure to two siblings because his dad passed away and his mom is a widow.
Today,
he is a student, a hard worker, a family man. He is actually the father figure to two siblings because his dad passed away and his mom is a widow.
Today, clergy and immigrants' rights activists marched in silent protest around the federal building over the nation's deportation agenda. Last night, demonstrators descended on an ICE facility in Soho, shouting and chanting, determined to block van loads of migrants from being moved out of the city. 23 were arrested.
Nothing can change unless the people stand up. We know that what we are doing is on the right side of justice.
Speaking on Fox News, Trump border czar Tom Homan declared that deportations are being stepped up dramatically.
We got 600,000 criminals walking the streets of this country we need to get.
Goldman tonight is demanding answers.
It is simply an effort by the Trump administration to remove as many foreigners as possible from this country.
Ed eccoci arrivati a Flamingo Beach. People always talk about
rifle slashed the tire of the car. What was that? What's happening?
And as soon as they left, everybody went home.
Yep.
I was there. As soon as the FBI left, everybody went home. That's the same thing here. If they go home, either everybody's gonna stand here and do, just, talk, or everybody's gonna go home. Probably. Yeah. They raided a chicken place, the chicken packing plant that's supposedly across the. I never seen it, but. You're better off to.
Gas station right there. Once you get over the Home Depot and then
The gas station.
Yeah.
Victor, what is up, Victor?